Welcome everyone back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your spiritual coach and tarot reader, and I'm so grateful to have you here in this sacred space today. We are stepping into this powerful energy, guys. We do have the new moon in Gemini. Yes. I mean, this is going to be a great portal that we're going through right now in this new moon in Gemini. So let's go ahead, guys, and grab a portal card to go with this beautiful new moon in Gemini. Let's get a card here. We already have the anchor, so what do we have? Central Sun coming out. Ooh, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Going with that, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Wow, that is a great way to start this reading. Everyone in the collective will get this piece of the reading. So it's time to bring these hidden mental oppressions into the light, right? So lately, many of you may have been feeling this heavy weight in your mind. You may be trapped in cycles of overthinking, anxieties, playing old painful stories from your past on repeat. Gemini energy can split that focus, right? And make your thoughts more scattered. So we have to really watch that, or chaotic. But this new moon is a divine reset button. And we are getting ready for Mercury in retrograde on the 29th. So it's playing a big role over here this month in Gemini. Even though that will be in Cancer season, it's still going to bring that Gemini with it. So the Central Sun over here is a beautiful card because it's shining this light directly into those dark corners of your mind. It's exposing those toxic narratives that you've been putting on repeat. Right, for some of you, it's just been that same story over and over where you just feel stuck on this heavy energy. So this shift is asking you to take control of your internal dialogue. It's an invitation to step through this gateway of success, regeneration, abundance downloads, mental freedom. Clear out the noise and align your thoughts with peace. So today we're going to look at your chakras and your current energies that are blocking to see exactly how you can clean and clear the path for this beautiful new beginning that wants to come out with the sun over here. The sun, that's just a beautiful new beginning of rebirth and freedom, success, blessings. So everyone take a deep breath with me. Inhale, let go of the past, ground yourself into this present moment. And let's see what the divine has to say for your specific energy. Let's go, guys. Okay, Taurus, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Getting out a chakra card. Best message, please, for Taurus. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And getting out a healing card. Choice. Wow. Choice is yours. Okay. Well, with this chakra card, we definitely see how it's directly, see all this yellow in here, the solar plexus coming through, and the root chakra for that discipline. This card is about reclaiming your personal power, Taurus, and focusing. Right now in the present moment, you might be feeling a little scattered, heavy, or unmotivated. So it's saying you need to keep yourself disciplined. This is a great, actually, great Taurus card for grounding. The Gemini energy that's coming in through that new moon in Gemini can make that mind spin in circles. And for a steady earth sign like yourself, and like myself as well, right? Me being Taurus as well, that causes that mental chaos. It can make you feel stuck or oppressed, making you feel like you don't have very many choices, or which choice is the right choice. The divine is calling you to bring order back to your daily life by anchoring yourself in these positive habits, routines, mental disciplines. With this choice over here, this is a reminder that you're not just the victim of your own current circumstances or your past thoughts. The past doesn't hold you back from what you can accomplish, and we shouldn't let them. You have the power to give your energy to what you focus on and how you speak to yourself about what you're going to get done. And you can actively choose to step out of the shadows and walk towards that light of the central sun for that success, receiving those downloads. I almost said Lloyds. I don't know. Downloads. About overthinking, right? And regression. You're going to feel like you have many options. I just keep feeling that because of this choice. And every time I see these choices, I see like the 7 of Cups in these bubbles. It's like, but I could do this and I could do that. But it also, that's where the mental scatter comes from not just picking one piece of the puzzle, right? It's almost like it's making you run around wanting to do all these different things. Reminds me sometimes of how I feel like when I'm cleaning the house, right? It's like, oh my God, but the kitchen's a mess, and this is a mess, and that's a mess, and I'm going to do this. And then all of a sudden you're running back because you find another mess, right? And you're trying to keep things balanced, but it just becomes too much. And then it's almost like you go back to square one, and for some of you, it's almost like a looping, right? It's just you're looping back and forth. And then by the time you get back to where you were going to initially put all your discipline and focus in, it got kind of lost, right? It got kind of lost, like, oh, shit, I was so busy doing this over here, I forgot to come back and do what I was supposed to be doing in the first place. And that's that Gemini energy. That's absolutely air energy. And if you have air in your chart, like I do with Libra, I'm always trying to balance things. But if my scales are unbalanced, my moon is in Libra, so it definitely affects me, right? So if you guys know that you have heavy air in your chart, you're really going to feel that even more so. Where it feels like it's kind of pulling you in all these different directions, and then feeling like you're not getting the discipline out of the situation where I really need to be. And then it causes all these disappointments because I worked out this plan and the plan didn't go through. And then for others of you, it's just whatever happened yesterday, you might want to go back and try to fix. But it's almost like you're having the disappointments of yesterday and thinking about what happened yesterday. So it's keeping you back from wanting to continue to work on that area because you're holding on to the past. It's kind of like when people tell me I don't want love anymore because that person hurt me so bad that I'll never love again. But then where's the trust? Where's the, you know what I'm saying? Where you're going to hold on to what he did to you or she did to you. Well, once you heal from that situation, you may be thinking differently, right? There's a lot of love out there, and it doesn't mean that everybody's going to hurt us. Five of Cups. Yep, definitely looking down at the 3 of Cups. So there is definitely something going on over here where you feel like you cannot stop looking at yesterday, but there's 2 of Cups behind you. So this card is really showing someone mourning right? There's mourning. Look at how they're mourning over these 3 spilled cups of emotional distress, completely ignoring the 2 of full cups standing right behind him. So I feel like, Taurus, you've been looking backwards and your mind has been looping on this past disappointments. I mean, I just said it and I'm going to say it again. Grief for things that didn't work out the way you planned. And this new moon is asking you to stop staring at what was lost and turn around and see what is to come. Okay, move forward. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy coming out. Look at that. This is you. Steady, dedicated, handles things one practical step at a time. And that's all it's saying. It doesn't have to be all these different cups. You just one step at a time. He doesn't rush, but he never stops moving forward. He's very diligent in what he's doing. He's very practical. He's very prosperous. It could even be something, Taurus, I mean, Taurus is the sign of the reason we're so slow is because we don't like to make that many mistakes, right? That's just an earth energy in itself. You see Virgo do the same. That earth energy in itself is I don't like to make mistakes because I don't like to have to go back and do it again, right? If you know, so I would rather be diligent. I'd rather be slow and cautious about what I'm doing than have to go rework the whole damn thing all over again. Right? So it's those practical, disciplined moves. But for some reason, this one's got you. This one's got you, right? This one has you. So it's saying lift your head up from those spilled cups in the past and use your mental discipline to make those conscious choices so that you can focus on the good that still remains within the 2 of Cups behind you. And allow, guys, allow this Knight of Pentacles, this energy of yourself to guide you into this practical, solid steps towards your healing, towards doing what you know you're supposed to be doing, towards getting it done. I mean, because you have the power to rebuild your stability one day at a time. Remember your Taurus. Remember your power. Remember who you are. You're not Taurus and weren't born during those dates for any reason but because of who the universe wanted you to be and what you are embodying. And yes, stubbornness is one of them. I'm just going to throw that out there. And that could be another reason too, because that stubborn energy says, I don't want to. I hear you guys. I'm right there with you. I don't want to do it again. Don't make me do it. That's totally me. So I'm picking up those vibes, and some are more stubborn than others. My husband's Taurus, but I'm more stubborn than he is, right? So yeah, I mean, it's beautiful though, guys, because you're choosing, you need to, choose action over regret. You got this. You totally got this. Beautiful reading, my friends. Allow this Gemini to reset this for you. It's a powerful reset, right? Until next time.